Hi guys, it's Saloni and I'm here to talk to you about things we wish we knew in high school. Before I get into this video, I just want to mention that this is a collaboration video with one of my best friends whose channel is SimranG04, and if you haven't already checked out her channel, then please do. Her channel link will be down in the description below. Well, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the points mentioned in this video do not specifically focus on my experience. They apply to other people's experience as well. I've asked a lot of my friends about what they wish they knew in high school. So I think the first thing that I think everyone can relate to is the fact that everyone dresses up on the first day, you know, to impress people. But in reality, everybody's so focused on the fact that they want to look good on the first day that they're only looking at themselves. They're hardly paying attention to what the other one's wearing. The reason why I personally dressed up on the first day of school is because all my friends were doing it, and I wanted everyone to see me in a specific way, that this year is gonna be my year, that I'm gonna be changing, I'm gonna look different. So many girls out there that dress up for specific guys, and I just find that that's just insane, because, you know, what if he's not even paying attention to you? What if he's not even interested in you? I know it's like that little hope you have that yes, he'll look at me one day, but honestly, you should be who you want to be. You shouldn't dress up just because that one specific guy. I know a lot of people now are smart enough to realize to not make those dumb mistakes anymore, but if you are thinking that you should be dressing up for someone else, don't think at all. You should be dressing up for you or looking good because you want to feel good and you want to impress yourself, but not a specific person. You look back at your life now and then, it's like you don't want that guy to be the reason why you started dressing up. No, you want to be the reason why you're looking good today, why you're the person you are today. So my next point is that there's no such thing as cool or popular in high school. People set themselves back from talking to specific people because they think they're popular or cool and they'll be mean to you. In general, not even just in high school, any person you meet is going to relate to you and gonna have the same problem as you. Yeah, sure, some people have a better way of hiding it and not showing it. You never know what that friend could be or what that person could be to you in the future. I don't think you should see someone as a specific category, as they're cool or uncool, popular, pretty, ugly. I think everyone's the same, and I think you should approach them in an open mind, thinking that one day they could be, who knows, your best friend. So the next point that I want to share, the reason why I'm getting excited of this next point is because I guess it kind of relates to me. Relationships. And by relationships, I don't mean boyfriend or girlfriend. I mean friends and friends, boyfriend and girlfriend. Any relationship that you have will have some drama involved with it. I've been through so much in high school with relationship. It's been really hectic and crazy. I think if you deal with it with the right people, with the right friends, you get through it. High school is a phase where guys and girls are having hormonal changes, and they will make crazy decisions just because of that change. If they cheat on you, just remember that they're not worth it and you're worth everything, that they're immature and you're the most mature person out there, and they can't handle you because you're too good for them. The guy that you meet in high school will not be the guy that you're gonna marry. Personally speaking, I have dealt with so many relationship issues in high school, but I think it made me a stronger person today, who I am. My next point is insecurities. Now, these are the most massive waste of your time. These hold you back for so many things that you could be possibly doing with your life. Everyone has insecurities, but some people have larger insecurities than others. If you think that you're worse than someone else, then you're not. You're gonna have a different skill that you're better at than that one person that you're comparing yourself to. It just weighs you down even more, you know? It doesn't get you anywhere. Every decision you make is based on that one thing. And it comes down to you and how you handle the situation. If you want to be a better person, then you need to get yourself out there and actually make that change. It's not just gonna happen. But I do think that if you have a huge insecurity, you should reevaluate that, because who knows, you might become a better person by just getting over that small insecurity that you think you had. For all those people who are so involved in their studies, you're gonna love the next point. if you do bad on a test, it's not the end of the world. I know there's so much pressure, especially in senior year, that you need to get into that one university that will take you far, far away. And you need to get that A+ or that 90, that 80, or whatever it might be. Just because you fail that one test does not mean that you will not get into that school. I remember the first 2 years of high school, my grades were so bad that looking back at it, it's like, was that really me? I used to skip class. I did not care about school at all. I used to just be who I wanted to be. I didn't even care about my studies. I remember in grade 10, one of my teachers said that, you can't go beyond 60% because this is who you are. This is what grades you're gonna get for the rest of your life. And that really discouraged me. That made me scared. I mean, is this really who I am? So everything changed when we got our report cards. We all went to my best friend's house and we were sharing our report cards with each other, our marks with each other. And I saw that my best friends got 80s and 90s, and then there was me who got 50s and 60s. And that night I went home and I'm just like, what am I? After being insulted by your teacher that you thought you were close to, and then seeing how your best friends got 80s and 90s, it got to me and I wanted to see that change in myself. So I picked myself up, I studied every day, every night. I saw that change in myself. Then I finally started getting those marks, those 80s or 90s in my senior year. I think for me personally that was the best time because that's when we were all applying to university, and obviously you need those high marks to get into a oh my god university. One of the biggest fears I think in senior year is that you think you're not gonna get into the university that you want to, and sometimes you don't, and trust me, that is totally okay. You can try again next year and actually go to the place where you want to go. But at the end of the day, I did get into my desired school because I worked hard for it and I'm so proud of myself. With that being said, I think everybody should try their best in academics. I know a lot of people take it for granted, but it's honestly not. It's one of the biggest things in your life that's actually going to get you somewhere. The people that we hang out with really have an influence on us. I mean, they impact us in academics, they impact us on social life, basically every aspect of our lives. I know that's kind of common sense, but a lot of people I've seen and dealt with in high school, they don't realize that the group of friends that they're hanging out with are literally not leading them anywhere. Like I said, I'm so happy with all of the friends I've made throughout my high school experience because they have honestly got me to the place I am today. And I am not over exaggerating when I say that. The only reason why I am here is because of all of my friends that I met in high school, and I love them for it. I think one thing I wish I knew was how to study in high school. That's something that's not taught to us throughout or even before high school. Middle school to high school isn't that big of a change, but I think the main thing was, how to prepare for your exams or how to prepare for a specific test, and they've never really taught us how to take specific notes. I mean, I learned how to take proper notes once I graduated high school. Once you leave high school, you realize that everything that you learn is complete and utterly useless. And I know it depends on your teachers and your specific high school, but honestly speaking, I don't think I've learned anything from high school except the fact that there's so much drama involved, so much judgment involved, and that I should be happy for who I am. Either way, I think everyone should enjoy those 4 years of their lives because you're not gonna get them back. You should get yourself out there during those 4 years, become more confident, join clubs, find new people, go to prom. A lot of people don't go to prom because they don't have a date. You don't need a date to go to prom. You should go to prom with your best friends, and if you don't have friends, well then you go alone and you rock that dance floor because you can do it much better than any other person out there. I think everyone deals with the high school experiences in a different way. I know I certainly did. Those experiences, I think, made me a better person and a more confident person to this day, and I can actually put myself out there and share this information with you guys. I mean, throughout the process, I think you should live it up, and you should actually do something of yourself and become a person who you want to see in the future, and look back at those 4 years and think, wow, that was me. I actually did something of my life. This is who I am now. This is the reason why I am now. That's it for the video. I hope you guys liked this video, and please remember, check out my friend's channel, which is in the link down below. If you guys liked this video, bye!